Hello, I'm Miss Jackie, and this is Word for Brothers. Let's honor our men, respect our men, support our men, and love our men. Now, Esther is the hero of a book in the Bible that bears her name. However, the man who really made her shine and positioned her to help save her people from genocide was a man by the name of Hegai. Hagai's story begins at the end of a 6 month get down, all drinks on me party King Xerxes threw. As king of the Persian Empire, the largest and mightiest on earth until Rome, he could do that. Drunk throughout, on the final day, he asked his queen Vashti to come and appear before everyone to show her off. Well, Vashti wasn't having it and said no. That complete sentence got her banished from the court. His advisors suggested that King Xerxes freshen up his bed with a beautiful young virgin without a mind of her own, but a body all his. A search was ordered throughout the empire to bring all the beautiful young virgins to his harem at Susa for tryouts. Families throughout the land were forced into big pimping, including Mordecai, who was Esther's older cousin, but really her dad since he had raised her. Well, Esther is put under the care of Hegai, the king's eunuch in charge of his harem. There was something about Esther that Hegai immediately liked. Maybe this shy, now terrified young woman reminded him in many ways of who he had once been, but could never be again. And now, a word about eunuchs. Other than birth defects or for religious purposes, during this time, the main reason for these unkind cuts was either being a prisoner of war or as tribute, especially the good-looking, talented 10th. See Daniel chapter 1. And Xerxes' administration is full of them, another day's conversation. Now, of course, Hagai's position gave him the means to find out everything about the women in his care. You could never be too careful grooming a bedmate and or future queen for the king. It wasn't just a matter of sex and the possibility of a son, but also security. So Hegai knew that Esther was really the Hebrew Hadassah, and that Mordecai wasn't her father, but the only father she had ever known. Hegai also knows that for Esther and the others, there's no turning back. Once she goes to the king, no matter what happens, she can never go home. Like him, she will be forever damaged goods, and her life would never be the same. Well, Hegai not only takes Esther under his wing, but also gives her one of her own with the best servants. When it was time for her to go to the king, Esther could have taken anything she wanted, but she only took what Hegai suggested. Over the past year, Esther had grown to trust this man as she had trusted Mordecai. Scripture doesn't say what it was, but it worked. Thanks to Hegai, Esther made it do what it do, and after it was done, Xerxes made her queen, which gave her the ability to stop the plans of a state-sponsored genocide against her people. From this point on, Esther's story continues, but Hagai's doesn't. It begins and ends in this one chapter. He's one of the many pivotal, one-hit wonders of the word. It's a story of impact over longevity. Hegai, a man who had lost so much, still had something to give, wisdom and compassion. So much pain, so many uncried tears, yet God used him for a purpose Hegai himself could have never imagined. For a time such as this, the man with no balls proved to be the best man of all. And may we uplift and praise our men who've taken the losses, but still they rise above them all, gaining wisdom and compassion, that they pass forward to strengthen those coming after them. See you next time.